Hello and welcome. Yay here. Today we are looking at breachway demo. Now, this is a demo, so there's not much to it, which is actually nice because means the intro won't be like too long. If you like what you see here, it is a demo, free at the moment. You can try it. There'll be a link to the Steam description in the Steam description. I keep doing that. There'll be a link to the Steam page in the description. If you want to help the channel, like, subscribe, that kind of stuff. Yeah, let's just jump in, because that'll make it nice fast. So, we're going to enable the prologue, because I probably need that. Actually, no, let's skip that. We'll go right into a run. So, I played a little bit, just enough to find out that this is a very interesting game, and it has some cool stuff. It's a deck builder, roguelike, and you have sort of ship combat, and it's a very interesting thing because you have different crew members, and each crew member has their own set of cards, and then there's systems that have cards, and then you have the energy pool, and when you see it, you'll be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, so you have a number of ships. I will go through what I do know, and each one has a different loadout of what you can put on it, and the crew themselves can be different from them. So this one is your starting ship. So we're going to go ahead and use that. I had one of the runs I actually ended up getting something, it's a nice missile launcher in there. That was pretty nice. So we'll play a little bit, say 15-20 minutes. That way you can see if you want to give it a shot. And let's go. It's a demo now, so you know I think it's actually a fairly new demo too, so it's not like there's been a ton of things for it, but it is really cool. The map is interesting. I do like the map because you can move around in different directions depending on the place. Like I've actually gone back and forth. Gunships. Okay. We'll just skip to that real quick. We have a faction hostility level up here. So basically, if memory serves me correctly, I believe these guys really don't like me, and these guys don't like me. These guys were semi-okay with me until I accidentally shot some of them in the face, and these guys love me. All right. So, here is how combat goes. Combat in this one goes similarly to... It's not like Lone Star. Oh, what a cute little ship. Like Lone Star has a lot of other mechanics going on, but this one's just mostly cards. So in the upper right, you got their cards. You can see what they're going to do. These boxes you see at the bottom of the cards over here, where there's 2 on this one and 3 on this one, and you see that little white dot. Those are how many turns it takes for that to charge. So that's basically its cooldown. So this one's going to fire not this turn, but the end of next turn. And this one will go off 3 I think this is going to fire... It does show damage, so since it shows damage, I'm going to correct myself. It's going to fire, I believe, this turn, and this one's going to put up a 4-point shield. And then the recharge is the pips you see below. The health of the unit is this 12 and 10. We have basically kind of the same, except for the lack of the health, is we have our costs. Here's our resources. Here are the costs. So, for example, this will gain 1 for every 2 of these. It'll gain these, generally energy, ordnance, mass, but this energy I noticed tends to be used here. So you might do this if you know you were going to shoot 2 or 3 times. You might do something else if you know you're going to throw down a barrier. Barriers are of course shields. We'll go ahead and play that. And then we'll laser pulse just so we can see here, and you just drag it out, and some, when they say precision, can target specific units. So we're going to target his laser pulse. Now we have all this energy, and it carries over. So I believe you lose. Let me test this. Nope. We'll go in turn there. All the energy and resources carry over. Sorry, there was stumbling on my words. Oh, there we go. See, I was wrong. It's when it's full, and you see that white outline around this one. How this one does not have it, but this one does have a white outline. The white outline means it's being used this turn. I remember there was something about that, but now I'm absolutely positive. Now we can barrier when you put up shields. Most games like this, the shields actually drop in all completely off every turn. In this one, they drop basically like half every turn, which is nice. So we can get our shield back up here, and it'll only drop down to 4 next turn. So we got the laser pulse. Catalyst pulse would be nice, but we don't really have quite enough energy. Tempted to use this. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Even though it'll only give us 2, it's still give us some. So that's not too bad. All right. So then he's going to shoot, and we roll to the next turn. So now you see his shield's going to go. So that's basically what you want to see. Sustain. Now, heat is a mechanic. When you go over your heat mechanic, you actually start taking 1 damage for each point over your overheat mechanic you're doing. And they explain all this, but I figured I'd go over it real quick so that way you kind of knew what was going on. We will not be using the heat mechanic at this point. We'll actually be using the catalyst pulse. So we will go straight for that laser again. Now that laser's knocked out, and he can't use it again until 3 turns from now. And that's what that means at the bottom, which means the only thing we can... I don't remember being able to do that last time I played this demo, and it just got an update. Maybe that is, but it's very... That's kind of cute. All right. You know what? Let's finish this. Or at least get close. The game's actually really fun. I haven't been able to get into too much of the deck building. Again, it's a fairly recent one that I just tried out a couple days ago, and I really like the style of everything. I don't really want to bury her up at the moment, so we're just gonna save. And energy down here, you can actually adjust how much energy is produced for each slot. That's what these little pips are, and as you go up in engine power, you can assign them to different areas, and that's kind of how FTL like it. That's it. So there's this, like, seems like there's a lot of different... We don't have to worry about his gun. It should be shooting this turn, but we still have that, so we are good there. He has no shields. Do I have? And I only have 1 shot. Well, you know, if I had 1 more gun, I could shoot you. All right. Oh, I probably could have done these. I keep forgetting about these because I just unlocked them in the demo on my last run, and these are like basically like little pilot abilities, and they have a turn. They have a cost of this and a cooldown. All right. So we have a laser pulse, so we can just pew, pew, pew him right away. All right. Now, I do apologize. This one combat here was a little bit long, but it helps if I can let you know what you're seeing. All right. I think... Ooh, auto shield. Gain 4 and then draw a shield card from your... Oh, interesting. I've never seen that one before. Let's go ahead and take that. Maybe? There's a little pause there. I'm not quite sure which card got selected in the end. All right. Yeah, see, each person you get in combat with, your faction kind of goes down. It'd be nice if you could kind of like have other options if your faction isn't at hostile. But that's, you know, this is a brand new demo, so not surprising that not everything is there. All right, so we don't have to worry about any damage today because nothing's highlighted. We know he doesn't have a barrier, so we can just dump it all in damage. We don't have a huge amount of damage. Well, what we will do is we're going to do that. I believe 10 is the highest number I've been able to have here. So we'll go ahead and flippity zap that and zap that one. And oh, we are so close to disabling that. It was so close. I think I probably could have done this. This doesn't feel necessarily like... since it saves your stuff, it doesn't feel like you have to use all these every turn. It just feels like it's kind of a good idea generally. All right, let's go ahead and laser pulse that laser away so that we don't have to take any damage. And I think you can let's go ahead and discard those 2. And that's just right clicking to discard those. So all right. Now, he's still not shooting because we made it so he can't. Go ahead and discard that one. 4 shield, 2 of each resource. Next damage. Okay, we'll probably play his next his damage buff on the next turn. That way we can just plop them out. Or we probably won't need to. But we'll do it anyway. Because that's how things work.
Enemy shields down.
Shields down. Okay. Well, I was hoping for a little more. 4 damage, all pulse cards. I should have done that before if I was going to do that, so we're good there. I forgot about the shield. Oh, see the little, he's repaired now. All right, let's see. We got 3, and this costs 3. And we're going to
Shields up,
shield
Captain.
up. All right, that's 4. He's going to do 6. Let's go like that. And let's go. Oh, that should work. That'll keep us from taking any damage. And so that the beam sweeps, I really like the way some of the stuff in here. Oh, yes, we will use this. All right, so now we have 10, and like I said, 10's kind of the max. So we'll use this first. Doesn't really matter where I'm shooting. All right, let's add a card. Let's see. I feel like what is this? Deal 4 damage, return a laser card from the discard pile. A little bit on the expensive side, but might be worth taking. Okay, like, if I can't click you any harder. There's a delay when you click, so I'm never quite sure. I'm sure that'll get fixed eventually. Yeah. Should be. Oh yeah, hold on. All right, we'll skip the story bits because you want to see those yourselves. Well, laser or flak? I don't know. Light laser, light flak. Let's go flak. All right. Let me see. There's a place in here where I was able to adjust my stuff. Let's check the settings real quick and see. Oh, nope. There was a in the ship area where I was able to change stuff. Maybe that was just at an event. Elite combat. Let's see if we can't get to maintenance ship. Extend the capabilities. That'll work. Pick a card to add my equipment. No! I know I want to adjust the engine and stuff, but I need to figure out how to get in that menu. You know what? Now we have this. Let's go ahead and add an extra attack. Or let's grab one more of these. No, I mean it. I will take this card. It seems like it's only letting me take the last card. Weird. All right, let's start hitting buttons until we see if I can get in the menu here. I don't remember what button it was. Oh, I remember there being a way where I could adjust that stuff. I feel like I'm. Oh, you're held by maintenance ship for to perform. I don't have anything, so yeah, that works. All right, conflict zone disliked. What do we got here? Elite combat. Elite combat. Oh, let's go elite combat. Yeah, see, one thing in this prepare full combat. In this one is I'll try and find out where the thing is, but it was in between, and you could shift production. Like I should shift this production down one and this one up one. There we go. Yeah. So, and there's a I wonder if it was in here. Yes. Some of it was in here where you can look at your deck and stuff. So, all right. Ooh, this may be the end. Look at that. You get a lot of hit points. Opening shot, 2 to 4. So we know our barrier can take that. That's not a problem. He does not have a barrier at the moment. So that's always good. We do have enough. We throw this out there. We can laser pulse him twice. I'd almost rather laser pulse his shield off just to prevent us from losing him. Even though it isn't close to charged, I think that might be the way to go, especially in the early game. Yeah, so we'll get 4 back there. Hopefully we will... Okay, he is now shooting. So he's going to shoot, looks like every turn. All right. I don't have enough shields now. I knew that was going to happen. It's kind of funny. It's like, I'm like, we won't do it. We'll do this time. Okay. Oh, hey, hold on. There we go. We can gain 4 shield points for her, or we can gain 2 of each. Let's go ahead and gain 4 shield points. So that'll protect us. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. And then we can catalyst away to start catalysting. Start destroying his weapon too. Every turn weapon. That's an interesting one. I haven't seen that before, so it's kind of interesting to see that. Deal 4 damage. See my bear. Yeah, see, I turned it down, and now I'm like gonna take more damage. So shredding. What does shredding do? Hull damage required to apply 1 shred. It increases minimum incoming flak damage. Well, that could be cool. All right, let's see. We got 5, so if we spend 3, that's only gonna make 1. But that will allow us to get a... That'll allow us to get a... Oh, nice. That'll allow us to get a shield up next turn. Oh, and he flacked me right back. Well, you know, there's that. Gain 8, lose 1 productivity capacity for the rest of the fight. Yow. All right, so we need a... His flak is reloading, so that's a good thing. His shield is not going to be charged. So we need pulse repeater, right? Deal 4 damage, return a laser card. We don't necessarily need that one. Burn out. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Guns. Empty guns. Then I don't have to mess with any of the other stuff. All right, let's discard that one. Okay. I've played like 1 session of this before, so I apologize for not being super good. I'm super good at making my decisions here. Okay, we can just take him out. So we're gonna burn out here. Pew! And then take him out like that. There we go. And it seems to be only letting me take the one at the end, which is a little weird. Alright, so I'd say another flak barrage is probably the way to go. Although, we'll go with that. Oh, I was getting 2 cards. The first one just didn't recognize because I'm not that bright. Ah, there it is. There's the video I was talking about. So you get stuff up here that you occasionally have to put in here, and you can use this currency to upgrade your energy when you have that. So we can actually go with our numbers that we had before. And we could do that. Or we could do that. I think we do that. All right. Well, how much time are we at? We're at 17 minutes. That's probably actually a pretty good look for what you're going to play in this game. The combat gets more increasingly difficult, and you get more stuff in here. And I think I made it almost to the other end in my first run. This is my 3rd run. My 2nd run, I think I ran into an elite enemy that just dunked on me hard. So, but the game itself is very fun. And as a demo that just recently came out, like this is kind of the worst state it's going to be in, and it's already fun and running really well, so that happens to be really nice. And then this energy system is actually a really interesting thing to go with, like what kind of energy am I using? Where am I focusing? Do I focus on defense? Do I focus on... I don't quite know what mass does. Mass seems to be more to do with like those utility cards producing energy, so it's one of those you want a little bit of it, but not too much. Ordnance energy or your main one, energy for shields, ordnance for obviously weapons. It's a very interesting game. So as a demo, I think definitely worth your time to check out if you'd like FTL or Lone Star or any of those sci-fi roguelites, card battlers. This is actually really good. I think you'd enjoy it, and I'm enjoying the demo. I'm going to keep playing the demo a little bit more, and we will cut that off right here so that if you'd like, you can go play it right now. As I said before, the demo was up for free at this moment as of the posting of this recording. Hopefully they'll keep it up. It's actually been up for a while. So hope you enjoyed yourself. If you like this, I hope you come back for the next episode, and I hope you have a great day.